Hi, I'm Bob Simpson, the MLA for Cariboo North with my Shaw update. I participated in two post-fire debrief sessions put on by the Cariboo Regional District and the Wildfire Branch Ministry of Forests. They were good sessions, they were meaningful sessions. Unfortunately, not a lot of participation from the general public. In Quesnel, we did have people from Tidetown, the Pelican Lake Fire Complex, the group of people who chose to disobey an evacuation order. They came in to tell their story, some guide outfitters, and in Williams Lake we had some people talk about the situation with the ranchers. I do believe the Wildfire Branch and the CRD heard loud and clear that we need to address better communications. We need to address the issue of people being able to go back into alert areas to do commercial activity, and very important that we need to have the Wildfire Branch and our professional firefighters clearly communicate reasons why they may not be in a fire, their hours of work, the difference between fighting a fire from the air and fighting the fire from the ground. My sense is the Wildfire Branch heard that. I'm working with the Minister's office to make sure that I will communicate back directly to the Minister what the lessons are, and hopefully we don't have a fire season this summer like we had last year, but if we do, hopefully we've learned lots and we continue to improve our response to those fires and our communications with communities. I'm working on affordable housing right now, both in Quesnel and in the Williams Lake area. Williams Lake, it's predominantly around seniors affordable housing, and in the Quesnel area, it's that intermediate housing between the homeless shelter and the low end of the market housing that's available. Unfortunately, because we don't have a provincial budget, BC Housing doesn't know what their budget allocation is and their program dollars are, so I hope that that gets resolved. In the meantime, we will continue to do the work to make sure that we have a good proposal when those budget dollars are made available. I continue to work with the provincial government. Hopefully during the federal election it comes up as well. Quesnel's multi-centre is a major initiative that we need funded. I do maintain that it should be funded by the federal and provincial governments. We've paid significant tax dollars from our resource activity in our area. It is absolutely appropriate. If BC Place roof can be paid for by BC taxpayers, the Quesnel Multi-Centre can be paid for by BC taxpayers as well. The economic benefits to us from that multi-centre are far greater on a per capita basis than that roof over BC Place, which will be around $600 or $700 million. We just need 30. So I will continue to advocate for our fair share of tax money coming back into our community. This weekend and through next week, I will continue to travel through the riding. I'll be attending the Climate Action Forum in Quesnel on Saturday and the Quesnel Community Foundation dinner. I'm hoping to get into the Corlew Players play this week as well. I'll be attending Bill Magnuson's funeral. Bill was a long-time CRD representative for this region, and unfortunately he did pass away, and I'll attend that funeral. Next week I'll be back down in Williams Lake again. I'm hoping to meet with some of the First Nations communities down in Williams Lake, as well as meeting with the Council of Canadians on two issues that are important. One is Prosperity Mine, where that initiative is going, and the other is this hydraulic fracturing of shale bed natural gas up in the Peace River region. So I'll talk to Council of Canadians about that. As always, whenever I do get an opportunity to go to Victoria, I take your voice to Victoria. If there's a session coming up in the next little while, then I will get to represent the interests of the Cariboo North in Victoria, as I always do my best to do.